Newsmax Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is joining us live now with more on how the Saudis are reacting to the White House accusing them of OPEC aligning with Russia now. Daniel, we were just talking about this with the panel, but this is a story that's going to affect Democrats, especially as we get closer to the midterms. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. You better believe it. Do you remember back in July, President Biden traveled to Saudi Arabia, the world's #1 oil producer, to ask Crown Prince MBS to boost production? Well, now, just 4 weeks before the midterms, OPEC is unapologetic about its decision to cut 2 million barrels a day, a move experts say could send gas prices to new record highs.
From a fist bump to a slap in the face, the Biden White House is scrambling after a Saudi-led OPEC Plus decision to cut production of 2 million barrels of oil a day in November, the equivalent of 2% of global supply.
Show me where is the act of belligerence.
Meeting in Vienna for the first time in 2 years, OPEC Plus members deny making the move to prop up Russia. The decision to cut comes hours after EU countries agreed to a U.S. plan to impose a price cap on Russian oil, an effort by Western countries to drive down gas prices.
We are not endangering the energy markets. We are providing security, stability to the energy markets.
At a price.
Everything has a price.
Gas prices have swung wildly since Russia invaded Ukraine, squeezing economies around the world. So far, no one is claiming responsibility for a recent sabotage of Nord Stream, an attack that left producers wondering about the security of other pipelines. You may remember back in February when President Biden said this.
If Russia invades, there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that?
I promise you we'll be able to do it.
Some experts wonder whether the OPEC cut is retaliation. At the news conference in Vienna, the Saudi energy minister snapped at a reporter from Reuters and refused to answer his questions.
I had 2 questions. The first is...
No, Alex, I have to talk to you about... So you have got it wrong.
Okay.
And you have got it wrong twice.
Prince Abdulaziz criticized Reuters over an article saying Saudi Arabia and Russia are working together to raise oil prices to $100 a barrel.
Reuters did not do a proper job. That Saudi and Russia, blah, 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 are congregating around the $100 price. That is not true.
President Biden is responding to OPEC's cut by further depleting the strategic oil reserves in the U.S., releasing 10 million additional barrels next month. Will gas prices reach anywhere near the record high $5.01 per gallon back in June? Anger at the pump could swing some very close elections in Republicans' favor when voters cast their ballots. Well, some early voting beginning, but by next month, right? Rob, going to send it back to you.
All right, Daniel Cohen, thanks for the update there. Really important story. Gas prices up 20 cents here in the States over the last 14 days. Daniel Cohen reporting live in Jerusalem. Thank you.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news.
For real people.